Okay, guys, I'm outside here so I don't wake people up, but I literally keep forgetting to show this off here. And check this out. Now, this is something that's been going on for a little while now, but I haven't really been showing it off. I don't think I have showed it off at least, but check this out. So if you type in like katamari, you can literally like roll around stuff and pick it up. See that? Just type the word in katamari and you can pick it up. I don't think you can grow in this, unfortunately, but it's still pretty cool. You can pick it up as a little mini game. See that? You can just roll things around and pick them up. But again, I don't think you can do a lot, though. I don't think you can grow or anything. Unless I'm wrong. But check it out. Isn't that pretty funny? Just roll around and pick up stuff. Just trying to I'm trying to get down here and roll this up here. But yeah, I can roll up that stuff there. I'm trying to roll this B up here. Or not B, by. The word by here. Like, it won't let me roll it up for some reason. I don't know why. Kind of weird. I think it's letting me roll that stuff up, though. Oh yeah, I can roll that up, I think. I think I can. I think it's letting me roll it up, I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, look at that. So I guess I can continue rolling it up here. Let's see how big I can get the ball here. Getting it pretty big here, though. But I don't know how big you can actually get the ball, that's the thing. Like, roll up the, the stuff here, too. That's pretty cool. But I don't know how big, again, you can make it. But see, as the ball gets bigger, you cover up the ball more. Kind of like real objects. I like that there's no prints here or like other cousins. It's just you just roll things around here and then apparently it'll pick it up, I guess. It's like it's not all functioning though for some reason. Like it won't work all the time. I got more stuff here I can roll up. Wait, did it get bigger? I don't know if that got bigger or that glitched. I don't know. Look at that. Apparently you can just, so if you like tap it, I guess you can move the screen down and then untap it, I guess. I was thinking you couldn't get down because it's like, kind of sucks you can't get down, but apparently you can. I can pick up the tray wars and all that. It's like, it's Katamari breaking the fourth wall. Or breaking reality, I don't even know what you would call this. You see that? Like I'm rolling up everything. That's up the tray war. Like, it won't let me roll that up. It's kind of weird though, like. But see, it's still not letting me like. See, the ball's getting bigger, but like it won't let me roll anything else up. See that? That's so funny. I like that. Get bigger and all that. I wish I could roll up other stuff too, but I don't think I can. Like it doesn't work always though for some reason. But see that? Look how big the ball's getting. Yeah, see, it's like it doesn't want to work all the time. That's the thing. Like I can roll the words up here, it looks like, but I can't roll up the circles and stuff here. Maybe I'm not big enough to roll it up. I don't know. But it won't let me roll up that for some reason. Oh, now it's going to let me do it. Okay. Look at that. Getting even bigger now. Pick up something yellow. Was that the trailer I picked up? I don't know what I picked up there. It's so cool. Like, you can just mess around with that. So cool. It won't let me roll up this stuff, though, right now. I don't know if I gotta get bigger, maybe? I don't know. Well, hang on a second. Actually. Well, I want to see if I can... It won't let me, like, stop it now. I'm gonna try to see if I can stop it. No, it won't let me, like, scroll that way. Can I roll what? Can I roll up Google? No, I can't. I forgot about that. I can't go up there. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. The ball is pretty big though. You see that you can't even see the bottom of it anymore. Or the actual ball, the actual katamari ball. You can't see it anymore. Look at that! I can actually tap it. See that? See that? Apparently, you can like just like in the actual game, you can like apparently dash roll and do that stuff. That's crazy. But like tap my katamari though, it can kind of get competitive after a while though. You know, like especially like when you're I don't like tapping stuff constantly. It makes my arms hurt. But it is somewhat fun though. It'd be nice if there was actually sound effects to it as well, but there isn't. Usually when you play Katamari, there's actually sound effects to it. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can actually do some more. If not, I'll let the thing go. But I think it's at the point, I don't know, because I don't think I can really do much of anything else, I don't think. Yeah, see, like, it won't, like... Well, I guess it picks that up, I guess. Nah, it ain't let me do much of anything else. Okay, well, I'll be back in a second. Okay, apparently it won't let me do anything else there, but apparently it'll let me... Like, it won't let me, like, go to the other categories. But, hey, at least I can roll this up, see that? I can roll that up, so there's that. So I guess I can roll up there. And of course, my ball is like so small there. I'm trying to see if I can. Be cool if I can roll up like the cousins and all that too. Roll up something there. I don't know what the heck I rolled up there. It says Katamari series. What the heck is that? Tap to play. It says wait 12 spinoff games and several. That's a lot of spinoffs. I didn't know about that. Well, I knew there was like some discontinued or like some like discontinued ones like the DSi and all that, but I didn't know there was like 12 of them. That's crazy. So what are all the other spinoffs? I don't think this would probably count, right? I don't know what it means by that. It won't let me like roll anything else up there. Got more there? There's more? I don't know what that's just more searches, but like but I can't really roll up anything else. See that you got all these other games here. It says Katamari Amore. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Katamari Amore, but isn't that the downloadable or the online one? I can't remember. This Katamari Damacy Mobile. There's a lot of them then. I'll tell you though, like back in the day, it was so hard. I mean, it was so hard to find like some of this information. But when Katamari got more popular, like it got more popular and more people talked about it, and now it's a lot easier to find the information on it. So am I supposed to okay, I guess do I click on it? Is that why it's not letting me do it? I don't know, because it's not letting me I don't know. Just letting me pick up that though. I can't pick it up. You know, there is this fan-made video that someone made a long time ago on a now I think about it, like on Mario and apparently Mario and Katamari. It's like nothing like super special, but it does look like a cool level. It'd be kind of interesting if they did if like Mario and like Katamari teamed up or other games. And they could do stages like that, but with Katamari, that'd actually be kind of interesting. It will not let me roll that stuff up. I have no idea why, it just will not let me roll it up. See, it's very picky on what it can roll up. But see, it won't let me roll up all that. But I wonder what the spin-offs were. Unless I rolled them up in the ball here and didn't realize it. That's how I am with the game. I play the game, I'm on a time limit, so I don't even pay attention a lot of times when I roll up. Unless I'm looking for collectibles in the game. Let's see that, look at that. Go down here and then pick up that. I'm trying to see if I can pick up any more stuff here. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to stop here soon, though. I mean, maybe I can show off some more maybe when the game comes out, I don't know. there's not really a lot to this, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's letting me pick up this here, but it's like it's very buggy. Like sometimes it'll work, sometimes it will not. Let's see, that's not letting me pick up any words at all. That thumbnail though, I got a thumbnail down there, it's so weird looking. I don't know, I'm probably gonna go ahead and just, I guess stop it. There we go. I don't know what other button would do, but... Okay, here's the Wikipedia right here. There's that weird thing again. I guess I can look at this real quick. Let's see here. I'm not gonna probably read the whole thing just because there's a like when they usually do this, a lot of times they'll have like all these things to read, and I just want to see the mobile. So we got like what's he got? It's made of Katamari Damacy and its sequels. The spin-off series is made up of Katamari Damacy Mobile, okay, along with other discontinued apps and 2 playable Flash-based games on the mobile website, okay. Yeah, I think that's the one I talked about in my actual channel, like when I was actually, like, I was talking about, because I was doing a prediction video, which I have not uploaded yet, but a prediction video on that. I don't know, it's like it does not want to work for some reason. See, there's the old designs of the characters. I actually like this better. They're newer designs. They don't look awful, but like, I don't really like I like the teardropped eyes better. They just look better on them. I'm not sure like why they made him more puffy looking, you know, but I don't know. I mean, the games do look better, though, than this a lot of times. Like, this was really blurry looking. Well, some graphics look better than others, but I'll tell you, most of it doesn't look too bad. Here we go. Okay, I got Tap My Katamari. Okay, I got the... Okay, here's the spin-off. So this I Love Katamari uses already existing levels from other games with Katamari... Okay, Katamari Damacy soundtrack. Okay, Katamari Amore, which I think is the one I was talking about. A free game with level packs available, leaderboard services, and other download levels from Katamari Amore were terminated as of... Yeah, sadly, yes, they were terminated, which kind of sucks. And this one I talked about, which was Tap My Katamari. That one was kind of like this, so you just tap the ball. Well, this one you can move it around. The other one, I think you had to tap it. It kind of got exhausting after a while, because like tapping your finger constantly, I don't like that. But this is on an app store, so this probably be easier to access than Katamari Amore. Katamari Amore would be a lot harder to access, just because it was basically available and all, and then it kind of, got rid of it. But let's see, we got this here. Before I talk about that, I will say, if you guys are wanting to know where this was at, I think that was in a different country, I think it wasn't North Korea. Was it in North Korea? No, I don't think it was. It was in, I think maybe Russia. I don't remember. It was in one of the countries, not in the U.S., and, it didn't last super long. It lasted a few years, and then they shut it down. Which, again, kind of shows you why having, actual physical media is a lot better, but unfortunately, we're getting to the place where that's becoming harder and harder to come across. I think it's probably gonna last for about 10 years, and then they'll probably go the streaming route and start just trying to produce more DVDs again, Because streaming was kind of like that too, and then, now people are realizing it's not as fun, so they're putting more stuff on DVD again and all that, it's just kind of, it's like a repeated cycle. I think records were the same way too. They quit selling them at the stores for a long time, and then they brought them back and all that, But let's see, we got down here. We got Tap My Katamari. This is an Indio or Indie or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that game where the player taps the screen to roll a Katamari. Every once in a while, an object will appear for the Katamari to roll up. It doesn't say it's discontinued, but I think I heard it is discontinued. So, okay, an amazing Katamari Damacy, a endless runner simply to tap my Katamari, but in 3D, available to grow large and buy upgrades for cousins and rockets. Okay. Rolling with Katamari was a officially early mobile Katamari game from Namco. It has the style of a 2D retro game. Okay. I think I've seen some footage of that. Because actually on YouTube there was an evolution of the games, but I think not all of this was on there. But let's see what we got now. Katamari Damacy Mobile. So effectively a port of the original game to the P409i, whatever the heck that is, cell phone, which uses the motion sensitivity controls of the phone to move a Katamari. There is also a control that uses the phone's buttons instead. Okay, well, is it this, or that I was just doing, or is that something else? I don't know. Let's see, what does it say here? Okay, I don't know if that's what, because I wasn't really moving the phone around, I was just using my finger, so I don't know. Katamari bouncing live Waper, or whatever that is, I don't know. This game was an Android exclusive app that allowed up to 30 cousins to float around your screen. The size of the cousins would be changed up to 6 different backgrounds. Could be okay. It says it like it's past tense. Is it still available, or like? I mean, I'm not sure. Now we got whatever this is here. Minia D Katamari. Okay. It's a mixy mobile Katamari game which resembles Katamari Damacy Kun. I'm not sure what that is all about. If it doesn't show the Katamari on the DSi, then this is not all of them. I mean, there could still be more out there than even that, but there was a DSi one as well, but we'll see. Okay, so an 8-bit Katamari Damacy. Okay, effectively an 8-bit version of a game, Random Cousin, 1 of 48 from Katamari Damacy to Me My Katamari is selected. The game is played by moving the king around in field to guide the cousin to rolling up items. Multiple cousins may also be played as at one time. Okay. Then we got Shooting Katamari. Okay, HTML game where you click on the prince to shoot into brick blocks. This game features 3 stages. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, got another one here called We Love Katamari Rolling Game. There was a mini game on the American We Love Katamari website where the objective is to roll up fans with a Katamari where playing as the prince. However, you must do this under a time limit. Okay. Okay, here we go. This might be the DSi one I'm thinking of, maybe. This beautiful Katamari matching game. A card game that uses the cousins, or maybe not, I don't know. Uses the cousins and royal family. Beating the game rewards the player with a deck of We Love Katamari playing cards. Okay, so we've got which are then printed and cut out from the card stock. The king, queen, and the prince are won when only one of their cards is found, while the cousins must all have matching pairs found before they are added to the player's found list. There is a glitch where the last clicked cousin will show up in the characters page even if both cards haven't been played. Okay. Well, here's the demo stuff. Now, one of these demos you can actually still play right now. Oh, actually, you can play, I think, the Katamari Damacy one. I actually downloaded that. Unfortunately, it's not the demo island on the Switch. It's actually it's not the demo island. Unfortunately, it is just a demo. It is just a demo of the first level, which is just kind of sucks. But that's what it is, I guess. But the beautiful Katamari one is still available. Funny enough, though, you cannot play it. Like, for some reason, you cannot access it on the Xbox One. You can access it on the 360, but not the Xbox One. So if the 360's if the 360 has a problem where they shut down the servers on it, then you're kind of screwed on that unless you mod it. Which, again, these companies are getting fed up with it. But I'm just like, again, you're not making it available, then why should we care? I'm seriously just like that. Like, you can't complain about something if you know you can't let other people have fun with it too. I don't know. You got demos here. Yes, is it yet? Okay, we got produced by early access. Okay. First up, we have the Namco Transition of Volume 2, first known public early access of Katamari Damacy, released in 2004. Okay, got that one, and they got demo disc 2005, second known public early access of Katamari Damacy released. So they actually make a disc for it. Interesting. It'd be so cool to actually be able to play a lot of these demos. I wonder how many demos do you think you can still play? Like I tell you guys right now, like the Luigi's Mansion one, for example, the first game, I would love to play that demo. Like I would fucking play that like crazy. I would love to play that. I would like to play that. Unfortunately, though, I've heard it's not available or something, or like it wasn't launched or something. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but. Official here we go. Official PlayStation 2 magazine demo in '89. Third known public early access of Katamari Damacy, released in 2004. Okay. So we got another one here. This is the We Love Katamari one. I've seen footage of this one online. I could get access to a few levels, and that's about it. I can't remember if they're actually the same levels or not. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then we got when we got here. Okay, I've already read that one. Okay, so we're. Okay, so second known public. Okay, so this is the Jump Pack demo disc. Volume 13. Second known public early access of We Love. Okay. In like 2005, officially U.S. PlayStation Magazine demo disc 100, whatever this stuff is. I don't even know what this stuff is. This is computer stuff. I don't know much about this. Third known public, or early access of We Love Katamari, released in January 2006. Okay, official Xbox magazine demo disc. Okay, this one is actually This one, I don't. This is the one that I'm thinking of. There was one that's available. It might be this one. I don't know. Where you play like one of the levels, but you're on a time limit. I don't know. First known public. I think most of these are actually on a time limit in the levels, but I don't know. First known public early access of Beautiful Katamari is released on July 1st, 2007. Okay. Official Xbox magazine demo disc. Second known public early access of Beautiful Katamari, released in September 1st, 2007. Okay, got another one there. Okay, then we got a catalog IP, whatever that is. This is a selection where it relates to Katamari, but was not officially released by Namco or published by Namco. Okay? So it says, let's make a Planet Everyone's Katamari Damacy. Endless running. Endless running simpler to amazing Katamari Damacy, created by Share room only available in Japan. Oh yeah, it kind of sucks. This game was released during like a companion where game developers were allowed to use some of the Namco's IPs to create games. Okay. And got Vegetable Tactics or whatever it is. This is a mobile phone rolling playing game from Japan, which ended in sadly ended there. This is from December to December. Thanks to the was available to use katamari IP characters from it. Okay, interesting. Now we got Katamari Damacy Mini, okay? Okay, an unofficial HTML5 game which bears a heavy resemblance of Amazing Katamari Damacy. The game is targeted towards younger kids, hence the simple controls and the lack of abuse from the king. Oh, interesting. I don't understand why they would do that though. I'm like, okay, I mean, I get they want to like target younger kids, but I'm like, younger kids aren't gonna read the dialogue. Yeah, they're not gonna read the dialogue. I guarantee a lot of younger kids just want to play the game, you know. I mean, there might be some, younger kids that read books and all that, but most of them just want to play the game. I was like that when I was little. I didn't really read the dialogue, which is why I didn't get always the best scores and like Beautiful Katamari and all that. Because that game you gotta read some of the dialogue, otherwise you don't know. Because you gotta pick up certain stuff in the levels. I got other here. It says Katamari Damacy Online, a Korean exclusive game. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. Okay, that's not the other one. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. This one, unfortunately, it was only in Korea. So, yeah, North Korea. Or it says Korean. So, like, is it South Korea, North Korea? I don't really know. Unfortunately, it was online, and because North Korea is, let's just say, it's not the greatest place to live at the moment. Like, there's been a lot of problems there. I don't know about South Korea, but I know North Korea has been not the best. But the fact that they're very strict and all that kind of stuff too. I don't think you'd be getting this game unfortunately anytime soon. It's a shame. It looked fun. I've seen some footage of it, not a lot, but some footage of it. Okay, you got Katamari exclusive game based MMO developed by Windy Soft. The game has been shut down, and little information is known regarding it aside from some screenshot videos and articles. Yep. But it probably got shut down. Probably, I don't know if it's probably because of North Korea, or again, I don't know if it was South Korea or North Korea, but one of them has a very strict, leader and all that, and yeah, like I said, it's a mess. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it is a mess up there. That's what I've heard. It's not good at all. But yeah. But anywho, we got crossovers. So Pac-Man, the worldly, a Mario Kart style game that includes elements from Katamari Damacy. Includes characters such as the King of all, the King and the Prince. Really, the King's in there too. I knew the Prince was in there, but I didn't know the King was in there. Includes this is a map called King's Course with a K. It's pretty funny. Available by unlocking the Classic Cup. Okay. I have actually never played that. I know a little bit about Pac-Man, but I have not really played a lot of the games. I've seen the cartoons like back on Disney Channel, like it was on Disney Channel. Was it Disney Channel or Disney XD? I don't know. It was on one of those channels. I watched a bit of it. I didn't get into it as much as the 1980s cartoon, but I remember liking it too. But I don't know, the 1980s cartoon, I've watched more episodes since then, so maybe my thoughts might change, but I just remember kind of liking the assets of it more, but I have to go back and watch the entire show. But from what I remember, I kind of liking the cartoon, the older one better, which is kind of funny because I would have grown up with the newer one and not the older one. But I don't know. It's kind of like that with Scooby-Doo, too. You know, I don't know. So now we got here, I got another one in Pac-Man Kart Rivalry. Another Mario Kart style game. This time a mobile platformer, most likely a sequel to Pac-Man World. Get the Prince and the Ichigo, Prince and Ichigo are as playable characters. The Ichigo she's the strawberry. Which for some reason in the comics, yeah, I have a comic of it. She's like freaking small. She is tiny for some reason. I don't know why they shrunk her down, but they did. Like she's shrunk down, but Macho, the strong one, is like a lot taller. It's really weird. I guess we got here something RPG. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kishi or Macho. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce. That's like Japanese. Or is it Japanese or Chinese? I don't know. I think Japanese because I think Chinese has the symbol words. Sorry for people who live there. I get them mixed up. I don't know, I just always get them mixed up. I don't know why. I just do, but I think it's Japanese. I could be wrong. If you guys want to correct me, you guys can. But I don't know. But anywho, an action RPG based on the Ganso series from the Nintendo DS. There, the king of all cosmos and the prince appear as temporary summons alongside other Namco characters. The prince deals damage by rolling into enemies with a katamari, while the king deals a swiping laser attack. Okay, that sounds very interesting. A lot of this stuff sounds really cool. Unfortunately, again, I didn't know about a lot of this stuff, but the game revolves around the prince rolling up cola. It says cola. I should write the title first. Cola Gatui or whatever it is, Gatliti or I don't know how to pronounce it. A Katamari Damacy. The game revolves around the prince rolling up cola snacks to make his Katamari bigger. He must jump to dodge obstacles. Hitting the obstacles will cause the Katamari to lose objects. This is like a points game, okay? However, if you roll up the prince's cousin Ichigo, the points will be recovered. I guess somebody must really like Ichigo. I mean, she is a strawberry, so there's that. I don't know. She's not one of my favorite cousins. I mean, I like her, but I'll say I kind of like characters like Beyond and all that. Which reminds me, in the future, I need to do a top 10 on that too. I think I'm probably gonna cut out. Well, I'm not gonna cut out. I'm gonna probably put in the comments or maybe in the video kind of a timestamp on because I'm reading this stuff and I also showed off the little game for you guys. I don't know, or maybe I might just leave it. I don't know, because I'm like reading it too. So Crossy Road, a Friggy styled game where a Katamari is placed to cross varied streets and riverways and try not to get trashed by oncoming traffic. That sounds a lot like that frog game. I think it was a frog game. Was it called Frog Leap or something? I don't remember. It definitely ain't Flappy Bird. Yeah, Flappy Bird was like the knockoff of like Mario. Although I've seen the game, it doesn't look. It has Mario's pipes in it, but there's not really a lot of it in there to really reference Mario. But I don't know. Since the game features the prince, the king, the queen, the princess. Okay, apparently the princess is in there too, and the Katamari chicken, a chicken dressed like the prince, as playable characters. The prince and the princess can roll up objects in their Katamaris. The king shoots out rainbows, and the queen leaves behind a trail of cookies. Interesting. How many more of these are there? Okay, I'm getting close to the end down here. I can see the little thing here. So now we got Gotcha Wars. Dr. Wars is an app based on the Namco arcade game Gotcha. The prince of all cosmos can be bought and used as a ship in the game. This was most likely added to advertise Amazing Katamari Damacy. Okay. An app's a robot. Okay, got the. There's like the website down there apparently. Okay, the prince appears as one of the special bots in the game Among the Seas, that are characters that are 1 point PlayStation exclusives. Official websites. Okay. The home page. Okay, KatamariDamacy.com was the official US Katamari website. You can send in fan art, and the king himself will critic it if it won the art contest. Okay. Other features on this website include being able to download it to a desktop buddy of the prince received present for the desktop buddy, get news, view fan art, look at the gameplay, and read the story for Katamari. Yeah, so of course it's been shut down. The website has been shut down, but you can look at it in the Wayback Machine. Okay, Katamari desktop buddy, a feature that allowed people to download a Katamari character and act it as an interactive desktop buddy to connect to the Katamari website faster, as well as sharing an email with friends, so you can download the buddy. It's katamariforever.com is what it says there. So like okay, so you got all these here, looks like. Interesting. The CGI looks bad there. Look at CGI, like why does it look like that? I think I remember that, like, little box art. There's that box art there. I remember that. I actually don't have the case anymore. I need to rebuy that case, which I'll probably do in the future here. So it just looks like it shows off pictures from the actual game, it looks like. Oh my gosh. Look at the princess there. What's wrong with her face? She looks so horrible. She looks like she's been traumatized. That's crazy. There's a Pac-Man one. Oh yeah, that little costume party. Okay, Pac-Man, the prince. I don't know who these gals are dressed up as. I would say they look like Velma, but I don't know if I guess they would. I don't know, probably just outfits. I don't know if they'd reference anything, but it looks interesting. It's like they're singing or something. So interesting. Got pages there, so at least they keep that stuff alive, right? And my guess is this is KatamariForever.com was official website for Katamari, and barely anything is known about the site, and not many screenshots of it were ever captured, nor was it achieved. But it's assumed that it was similar to Katamari Namco.com. Screenshots of the early version have been found, along with because yeah, unfortunately I think it was shut down. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Okay, let me get back down there for you guys. That it? I think that's about it. Yeah, because there wasn't much else here. Here we go, I got to get the last few stuff. So the Japanese index is still up here. KatamariDamacy.jp, okay? KatamariDamacy.jp is officially called Katamari on the Web. not to be confused with the fan site, is the official Japanese Katamari website, and the only Katamari site still online and still being updated. It host varies, like index for the early and later Katamari games. Alright, and then we got and then we have we got the Prince and Cousins comics and the Flash 8-bit Katamari Damacy. It also has developer blog done by Dr. Katamari 2. Okay. And I got another website thing here. This is KR was the official Korean website from PlayStation for Katamari. Its URL contains the Korean name for the Katamari. Okay, all Cosmos, though not much is known about the website, and the character event stage and the game features pages can be viewed. I got puzzle. A puzzle event could be played, but the account for the Korean website seemed to be required in order to play. So what do we got here? More of that, I guess. Well, I already did that one. Okay, this is the last view. I think we're about done here. Yeah. I hate these stupid ads. Like, look at these ads. Like, I hate how they just pop up like that. I don't care about your products, dicks. Now go away. There we go. Want to go buy something, I want to go to the store. I don't need people to shove stuff down my throat like that. Okay, we got here. I've got Prince dot. That's SCBK.co. Okay, .cr. It's just some weird names. Prince dots. Okay, well, I'm not gonna read that thing again. Was another URL used for the official website Korean from Sony. Sony Computer Entertainment Korean website for Katamari. However, this website differs from as the later became more active after. Okay, so we got more of that, and then we got this here. We got rp.windzone.com. That horrifying princess down there. It's like there's some cousins though. I don't even know. Well, look down here. Is that supposed to be, the black one's supposed to be Can or something, or is that a different cousin? It looks different. And then there's this one underneath that. Because if you guys don't know, Can would be the green cousin with the cylinder purple body. Like the can looking body, because it's white. They call him Can. That black one there looks kind of like him, but I don't know if that's what that is. Okay, got here. Fortunately, the website was not proper achieved the RP part which is part of the game's. The website included log updates, bulletin board systems, screenshot sharing, and more. Is that really about it? I figured they'd have more down there, but I guess not. Well, I guess there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of history, though. So not only I got to play, play some games, but I guess I got to learn a bit more history for you guys. I don't know how I would want to put this in the YouTube on YouTube on my channel. I mean, that's what I probably could do. I could probably do that. I don't know. That's a lot of history, though. I didn't even know about a lot of this stuff. Glad I clicked on it. Well, before I go, though, I do want to see this game real quick and see if I can actually get it or not. Because if I can get it, that Pac-Man one, I might get that. You know, I don't know. I'll have to see. Because I probably have to pay for it, though. I don't have any money right now to pay for it. But let me check. I don't know. I couldn't find much of anything. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like here you can see some footage here. But I saw it on the PS2. Actually, if you look here, too, you can tell this is an older looking principal. Some of that is. I don't know, that looks kind of like, I don't know, that looks a little bit newer. I don't know. That looks older, though, so I don't know. But what I've read, though, is it showed mobile. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look into that, I guess. There's like Ichigo there. I could play that, though. I don't know how good I'd be at it, though, but get to see the characters on there. I wonder if they could give them actual voice lines, though, because if you're trying to dodge it, I wonder if you get at. I mean, you do get like when the collection, you get to hear like the king of all cosmos, for example. He'll say it's beautiful, or he'll say something different in the earlier versions. I can't remember what he says. They say it's so beautiful, or they say this is so beautiful. I don't think he says this, and then the rest, I don't know, but that'd be kind of interesting to see what they did there, but I do kind of like that. Oh yeah, there's Touch My Katamari there, too. Yeah, there's like DLC. There's like DLC. Somebody's dressed up as Katamari. It's kind of weird. See, it does have DLC. I thought it had DLC. I just wasn't really sure if it did or not. I like this picture here, though. This looks kind of nice. It's pretty interesting. But I'll probably go ahead and let things go from here. But this was kind of fun, though. I got to show you guys the little ball thing. I was going to make it part of a Let's Play, but then I saw that. I guess I could still make it part of a Let's Play, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, because I'm like, I did kind of showcase a lot of, history about the franchise, too. It probably would have been more interesting maybe for some of you guys if I actually already knew about it and was telling about it afterwards, like most YouTubers, but on the fact that I, was reading it and didn't know about it ahead of a time, that actually kind of makes it even more interesting for me. But, I don't know. But that's history for you, it's nice that, I guess, people are able to document it. Definitely no signs on the Katamari from the DSi, which I guess I'll show you guys that real quick. I'm gonna do that real quick. Here we go. This is from the DSi. Also, I don't know what this is here. Well, that says awful AI. Is what this says there. So it shows the AI. That's actually on for me in my Katamari, the mini game there. Yeah, see, there's that there too. So that's pretty cool. I do really like that a lot. I kind of hope that maybe in the future, maybe YouTubers like Nathaniel Banny, I was in some of his streams and kind of pointed that I'm like, he should really try playing these. Like, he could do some ranking videos and all that, like certain stuff, and all that. That'd be kind of nice, but I don't know. I guess if there's a new Katamari game coming out, maybe I should wait to do my top 10 favorite cousins, maybe. I might just do that, because I was originally going to make it, and then, this kind of happened, but I've heard about it for a few months now, but I wasn't really thinking about that until actually just now, about, the fact that I'm like, I can make a top 10, and then I can have new cousins in the game, because I do want to do a top 10. I want to do a top 10 on that, but I'll just have to wait, I guess, and see. For right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and let things go from here. I'll see you guys all later. Love you all. Bye-bye.